Y'all, I'm gonna have to get a second job just to afford to pay my property taxes. Really, I'm not kidding, and I know a lot of people feel this way lately. Did you know Texas has some of the highest property taxes nationwide? People moving here from out of state see our home prices, and yes, compared to other places nationwide, they're appealing until you get that property tax bill. Amanda Rivard, local McKinney Texas Realtor and also disgruntled property taxpayer. Today, I'm gonna talk about the property tax changes in McKinney. Spoiler alert, they've gone down. Then we are gonna talk about the average property tax cost per year and a brief explanation of what they cover, because we all wanna know where that money is going. So first, the good news. McKinney residents have seen a decrease in the property tax rate for 2024. It's really 2024 fiscal year, but 2023. It's a start, but the bad news is that it's still very high. Coupled with appreciation and the value of our properties going up substantially every year, I personally feel that property taxes here in McKinney and really Texas as a whole are so out of hand. Listen, I know they benefit us in the end, but these property tax rates are making it almost unaffordable to be a homeowner. So let's talk about this McKinney property tax cut and what it means as a homeowner. We dropped a whopping 3 cents in tax rate. This is nothing new though. They've actually been dropping for a while. However, the home valuation is going up. So even with the rate dropping, it's not helping much. Check out this graph so you can see over the past 10 years what's been happening valuation and tax rate wise. As you can see for tax year 2023, which is the fiscal year 2024, like I said, it's over a 15% increase in home valuation. So dropping the tax rate by 3 cents isn't exactly helpful. It could be worse, I guess, but still, I'm not loving this. So even though we have a lower tax rate now, this will bring in almost $36 billion through property tax revenues to the city. And that's compared to $31 billion during the 2022-2023 fiscal year. Not really much of a tax break when you look at it that way. Now is it? Many taxpayers are surprised to learn that only 23 cents of every dollar paid in property taxes go to the city of McKinney to fund vital services like public safety, streets, and parks and recreation. So what are your tax dollars really being put to use for? A big chunk of it, 65% to be specific, goes to McKinney ISD. Other contributions are for the city itself, including parks and recreation, public works, libraries, and public safety. The rest is set aside for the county's use and for Collin College. Property taxes are a necessary evil, I guess you could say, but in my opinion, they are still way too high, and I know I'm not alone. So how can you combat that? Disputing your property taxes every year is really the best you can do. Having a realtor pull comparables for you to dispute the value and then using any depreciating factors to also lower your value. Therefore, lowering the amount you pay is the best way to go. Do this every year. Even if they don't reduce the value by much, it's going to help by establishing a lower baseline for the next year. Some years are impossible to use comps due to rising cost of housing, but I say try it regardless, and if there are no comps to justify a lower price, then lean into the things that cause depreciation to your home. For example, work that needs to be done in order to sell it and get the type of value they're estimating your home at. If you have any questions on doing this or just property taxes in general, hit me up. Now quickly, let's look at the average amount of property taxes on these McKinney homes over the past year so you get a better idea. Now, because my MLS does not want to make it easy on me and just give me the data to give me averages of property taxes for the homes in McKinney that have sold in the past year, I just went through it manually. So I did homes between $500,000 and $505,000 just so they're at about the same price point. And really what you would be looking at for property taxes at that similar price point is anywhere from $7,300 to $9,600 a year for property taxes. That's a lot of money. The variation in those numbers are just because some people do dispute their property taxes and some people don't. Some people also have different exemptions placed on their property taxes, whether it's homeowner, senior citizen, disability, things like that can definitely impact it as well. So thank you for joining me on my rant about property taxes, which is something that bothers me quite frequently. And I hear it from my clients as well as past clients, everyone else. Nobody likes to pay taxes, but here we are. So if you do have any questions, all of my information is in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay informed on relevant topics for McKinney and the DFW area. Until the next video, y'all take care.